We just got a new Deuce brand watches.
It looks
Yeah, we got
athletic.
that in our trailer.
Very,
We'll
very
give it to
vibrant.
them,
We
love
love
our
Deuce
Deuce brand watches.
At Deuce Brand, the word deuce symbolizes the number 2 and the struggle that must be overcome in athletics, but most importantly in life to become number 1. When you wear Deuce Brand, it's a reminder to believe in yourself and your team, your family, and to always have that come from behind and win type of mentality. Deuce Brand manufactures and designs products that are individually created to have the wow factor, while allowing athletes to perform at the highest level. That is why the Hurricane Junior Golf Tour would like to thank Deuce Brand for being the tour's official watch sponsor. Do you have the watch? In this week's video, the HJGT traveled to Hunter's Green Country Club in Tampa, Florida. The course had seen a ton of wet weather in the prior weeks, so we knew it would pose a challenge to our young but talented players in the field. In the boys 15-19 division, Jimmy Stanger took the challenge of playing a long wet course, and he conquered it by shooting a weekend best 68, leaving him 4 under par after the first round, and 4 shots ahead of second place, Andrew Welch, who shot a first round 72. Also, don't forget about our upcoming tournament coming to Jacksonville, Florida at the Jacksonville Golf and Country Club on July 25th and 26th. The deadline to register for this tournament is coming up on July 15th. In the girls 14-18 division, Brittany Bradshaw led by 2 strokes after round 1, shooting a solid round of 76. She was going to be tested on day 2 with 3 players within 3 shots of her lead. In the boys 13-14 division, the lead after day 1 was only 1 stroke. Joseph Trim shot a first round 75, with Cole Johnson only 1 stroke behind, shooting a first round 76. With the unpredictable Florida weather and great talent in the field, none of the leads were going to be safe in the final round, and the final round was not going to disappoint. Day 2 proved to be very exciting, and Florida's extremely hot weather was going to test the field. Would the leaders falter, or would they hold their own and capture first place? In the boys 15-19 division, it looked as if Jimmy Stanger would fall back to the field after a double bogey on his first hole, hole 10. But he quickly turned any thoughts of a collapse around by eagling hole 12. He seemed to be very comfortable in the lead, keeping his composure and shooting a final round 70 to hold off his nearest competitor by 5 strokes. Rounding out the top 3, in second place was Andrew Welch, shooting a 2-day total of 143. In third place was given to Anthony Macalia with a 2-day total of 146. In the girls 14-18 division, Brittany Bradshaw came out firing and wasn't going to look back, improving on her first round score, shooting a second round 73 to lock up first place by 4 strokes with a 2-day total of 149. Rounding out the top 3 was Laura Estefan in second place with a 2-day total of 153. And there was a 3-way tie for third between Julia McClokin, Belinda George, and Lauren Coe, all shooting 2-day totals of 154. Also, don't forget about our upcoming tournament coming to Jacksonville, Florida at the Jacksonville Golf and Country Club on July 25th and 26th. The deadline to register for this tournament is coming up on July 15th. In the boys 13-14 division, the 1-stroke deficit after day 1 for Cole Johnson was no match, and he came out on top, edging out Joseph Trim by 1 stroke with a 2-day total of 150. Joseph Trim shot a 2-day total of 151 for second place, and in third place was Jared Barclay, shooting a 2-day total of 157. And our boys 10-12 champion was Brady Cordiera. Now, let's hear from our girls champion.
We're
back here in Tampa, Florida, and I'm with our first champion, Brittany Bradshaw of Tampa, Florida. And Brittany posted 76 yesterday, 73 today, 149 total. And Brittany, just looking at some of your stats here, you led the field on par 3 average 3.0, par 4 average 4.1, and you had the most pars 23. Talk about what got you those numbers and what was working for you out there this week.
Mostly when I play, my irons are pretty consistent, and I just go out there, know my swing, and be confident with it, and that just helps me get on the greens in regulation, and just helps me be more confident.
All right, and you're going to Florida Gulf Coast in September this year, and your coach is actually out there watching you today. How did that feel having her watch you out there, and what do you look forward to most about playing there in September?
When she first showed up, I was a little bit nervous, and just being out there for the whole 18 holes, I just got used to it and just be confident because I know I have a strong game. So, and looking forward to Florida Gulf Coast. I do look forward to playing on their team and see what it has to offer.
Very good. Well, you heard it from Brittany, and let's hear it from our boys champion next. We're here with our boys champion, Jimmy Stanger of Tampa, Florida. Jimmy just posted a 70 today, 68 yesterday, finished with 6 under par. And Jimmy, right off the bat today on your first hole, which was the 10th hole of the golf course, you got a double bogey. You came back on 12, eagled it. What was going through your head when you got off to a double bogey right off the bat here, and how did you come back?
I mean, I just hit a poor shot left on the first hole. Hooked it a little bit, but I thought it'd be okay to the left. Ended up finding it was just an inch OB. It's just one hole. There's a lot of birdie holes out here, and I knew there was a couple par 5s coming up that I could reach, and hopefully I could eagle it. That's what happened. Stay in the present. That was one thing I was listening to.
Absolutely.
You gotta stay in the present.
Absolutely. You did a great job at holding your composure today and posting a 70. And the second question I have for you, Jimmy, is that you've had a very successful summer already. You tied for first at the boys junior last week. What do you look forward to moving into next season? You're going to be a junior, and what are some of your goals?
My goal is just to keep getting better. You know, as I kind of struggled at the beginning of my sophomore year. And it was nice to be able to come out of this, have a good streak at the end of the sophomore year, and carry that over into the summer, play good, praise the Lord. But just next year, I just want to go out and keep getting better, keep improving, and see what doors open.
Very good.
Hopefully post a couple more rounds like this. It's a big confidence booster, especially after losing in the playoff last week. Get back out there, got the optimist to go in, and hopefully play big, open some more doors.
Very good. Well, that wraps it up here from Hunters Green in Tampa, Florida. Just a special thank you to Ben Chambers and his staff here at Hunters Green. Always a fantastic job they've done here. This is the 3rd year we've been here. Look forward to coming back next year. Everyone have a great week, and thanks for joining in this week.